Hey, what's up, Taurus? How you guys doing today? Welcome back to Angel and Spirit, guys. Here's another update for you all. So let's go ahead and see what we got going on here. We're going to start off with this spread to just see what's going on with you guys mentally. Let's see what we got. Alright, Taurus, so off the rip, I can already see that you guys have a hole in your soul. There's something that's bothering you. There's a part of you that's feeling incomplete right now. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, self-love is in reverse. So this big hole that we could be trying to have others to fill for us, you guys may not understand that that's only something that you guys could fill on your own. The lack of self-love or constantly have you wanting more from other people, but not understanding you really need to get that from yourself. Also, Taurus, I really need you to find new ways to discover yourself. See what you like, Taurus. Yeah, I also see that you have some inner child wounds that you may be unaware of. I see some that you are aware of and you are trying to heal, but I think most of them stem maybe from like abandonment issues. Many of us didn't have both parents, or probably just had a rough childhood growing up to the point that we just accept certain things that we shouldn't have. Sometimes we be wanting people to stay around. A lot of us have abandonment issues where we'll chase people who don't show us any attention because maybe that's the kind of household that we grew up in. Yeah, this is definitely a cycle in your life that is still continuing. This is definitely something that needs to close out. And the best way to close it out is to really start to feed into yourself. I can see that you guys are in a house where it's definitely not a home. So maybe you guys are staying in a relationship. Oh, wow. Yep, it's definitely a relationship. Staying in a relationship, but it might be to your detriment. Also, you might be in a relationship where you're loving the other person way more than you are loving yourself, which constantly has you feeling empty. And it's like the more and more you try to prove yourself to people, you just feel like you're not seen. Yeah. Also, we have the patience card in reverse. So what I am seeing is that maybe you would jump into situations that we have victim consciousness right at the bottom of the deck. So this may be something where you're really hurting yourself. You being impatient and just jumping into something just to have something, you know. Something you might want to understand is that it's better to be alone and to really love yourself and to learn yourself in a way that when people come in to interact with you and try to come tell you who you are, you can wholeheartedly say, no, I'm not this, I'm that. No, I'm not accepting this. This is what I want and I'm going to stand on it. But I see with your issues that you may have from your childhood, you may just deal with things. You may not stand up for yourself. You may just allow things to do, people to do anything to you or just give you the bare minimum, and it came right on out. Victim consciousness. And then you could be in like a relationship with someone and you could realize that they're not the person for you. But instead of leaving the relationship, you'll stay in it and try to change that person into the person that you want them to be. But unknowing that they're maybe incapable of doing that. They maybe aren't able to change. Maybe they aren't able to be what you need them to be. And then you come out and say, well, they did this, they did that. But in reality, you knew at the beginning they weren't a whole person. You just wanted to prove yourself. You just wanted them to change for you. And that's where you're messing yourself up. Inner child came out again. I put two of these decks together. So you've had inner child come back out again. Self-love come back out again. And love. So you really need to heal that. And something else for Taurus. Yep. Self-sabotage. So this is how we're hurting ourselves. Being in situations like this or dealing with people who don't love us or just us loving other people more than we love ourselves. And then when things don't turn out the way that we want, we'll blame the other person. You have to start taking more accountability towards for the things that you're in, the situations, relationships, friendships, jobs, anything. It's the way that you allow people to treat you. You have to want better for yourself, and also you have to learn how to be patient towards. You can't have everything you want right now. Sometimes some things are better worth waiting for. Nothing that comes easy. Nothing worth having comes easy. All right, yeah. I also see that you're not having faith. That's why you're impatient. So maybe you feel as though, hey, if there was like a dream life that you wanted, I really don't feel like you think you could have it. So instead of you waiting and be patient for the things that you really think you deserve, you just grab onto whatever you can at that moment because you don't feel as though you can get anything better. Yeah. In this situation, you need to speak up for yourself, because what this situation is doing with you with the Phoenix and rising in reverse is that you're not able to transform into the person that you are. Right now I see that you're playing backseat to your own life story, and that's not how it's supposed to be. Like, you're supposed to be driving this thing, okay? You're supposed to be able to change and upgrade, be a better person whenever you feel like doing it, whenever you want to make that change. But right here I feel as though you can't. I really feel like your childhood wounds of just being quiet and dealing, just accepting what people give you, is really hindering you from being the person that you're supposed to be. You're not transforming, okay? All you doing is probably just transferring your issues to somebody else without healing them on your own. All right, Taurus, let's clear this out. Let's see what we can get going on with your career and your finances right now. All right, so Taurus, when it comes to your work, your business, finance, see, luck is on your side, but it's in the reverse, so I really don't feel like it is. When it comes to work, you maybe feel like you're stuck in a situation that you really don't want to be in. You may have a job that you might not like, but I really don't feel like you think you could leave right now. I really don't feel like you think that when it comes to money that you're a very lucky person and money just comes to you, so you're constantly out there chasing it, okay? A fiery climax is approaching, but this is in reverse. So I really think you just think everything is going to stay the same. Let's just say you're at your job and you're having this one issue with another coworker, and you feel like it's been bothering you for like 6 months. And you're just to the point where you just believe, like, you know, this is going to go on forever. I might as well just deal with it. But no, it's not. Everything is happening for a reason. And I feel like all the issues that you're having at work are about to come to head so that you can make the correct decision on what you need to do with them. Let's see what else we got going for you in your career. Or finance. All right, Taurus, when it comes to your finances, a new romantic cycle begins, but that is in reverse. So I feel like you may have fallen out of love with the things that you do at work. Maybe the oomph is gone. Maybe when you started that job, you was really, really excited, and now you're like, yeah, I'm just not feeling it anymore. Well, I really want you to do, if this isn't what you want, then leave. You don't have to stay. Something that may have excited you at 18 is not going to excite you at 35. So just give yourself room to grow. Emotions are running high. You're very close to achieving your goals. So I really think you're very stressed out right now. You are very much in your head, but you don't think that you're about to accomplish what you want to right now. You're being very pessimistic, okay? You're very much in your head right now. You may be really upset at the job that you're in, and you're really tired, you're really ready to leave. But I really feel like you're just settling. But I need you to understand that you are good enough for the things that you actually want to do in life. If you've had this job for 10 years and you want to go somewhere else, and you think, well, no, I've been here, and you're just thinking in a comfortable way, then you have to understand there's something better coming. But you have to believe that you are good enough to go out there and get that. Also, you have confidence is key. So when you go out into this workplace, when you go out and you're dealing with money, you're dealing with your clients, hold your head high, okay? Don't second guess yourself. Speak with authority as well. Also, your hard work is paying off. Look at you, Taurus. We're right side up now. If you're good enough, your hard work is paying off. Confidence is your key to success, guys. Also, expect powerful change. So I really believe, with that being in reverse, that you just think also again that things are just going to stay the same. And you know, things will stay the same, especially if you stay the same, Taurus. So I need you to decide that you want different, okay? Because the world's going to keep changing, it's going to keep upgrading. But if you stay in this stuck mindset, this lack mindset, this it's not going to work out mindset, then you're just going to be in the same spot for the rest of your life, and you're going to be very unhappy. But just understand that you can do whatever you put your mind to, and this hard work that you're doing right now is definitely going to pay off, but you just have to be a lot more confident, okay? And you are good enough for the things that you want to do in the future, whether it's work, finance, anything, whatever you want to do. If you want to start your own business, you're good enough to do that. So stop looking at yourself like you lack. Stop looking at yourself like you're not good enough, Taurus, because you are amazing. All right. So, Taurus. Let's see what is going on with people around you right now. So this would be family, friends, co-workers, your neighbors, your mailman, a firefighter, the lady at the rent office, anybody. All right. When it comes to Taurus, so that was quick. You're done thinking about this when it comes to other people. I feel like you've had this on your mind a lot, maybe with a certain person, about what you want to do with them. Yeah, all right. You may have a difficult time releasing them, or you realizing that you have to release them, and you're trying to find a way now. So now you're contemplating how to release this person, how to release this situation that you're in right now, family, friend. You're trying to find a way. Like, you're really going within and trying to figure out a way to get yourself out of this situation. Okay, I really feel like some things have been highlighted to you in your life, showing you that you do have a way out. Also showing that there's certain people that can't go with you. They may be holding you back. Yeah. Taurus, you're meant for abundance, okay? And these people around you may not have an abundance mindset. But even if you may be lacking your abundance mindset, know that it is coming. But I don't think that you realize that. You don't see yourself as abundant. You don't see yourself as what you bring to the table. I really think you may look at your friends and the people around you way more than you in a light that you should be looking at yourself. Okay, yeah, you haven't been making yourself a priority, or the people around you have not been making yourself a priority, and you're realizing that, and you're like, hey, I want to go for abundance, but I'm definitely realizing these people aren't putting me first. Okay, I'm starting to realize I have to release these people, and this has really been on your head like a lot. All right, we have creation. Ooh. So right now that you are, what we have down there, abundance. So your abundance is your treasure creation. So you are really working on creating the things that you want for yourself. So it's good job. I really feel like when it comes to these other people, you're now realizing that you are just as strong as everybody else, okay? And I really feel like even with you leaving your job, not wanting to do this, you're understanding that I am the treasure and I can create it if I want to. Clarify by everlasting life with abundance right there. You're realizing it is possible. Dang, it's possible. Oh my gosh, I feel like you're looking at yourself like a treasure, because I think you understand that you can create everlasting life. You can create what you want to. You can definitely co-create your own reality when it comes to these people around you. And some people just have to go. That's why you're trying to figure out, yeah, because when these people are around, you're not being the best version of yourself. You have self-mastery in reverse. Like, you really feel like you're falling apart, maybe losing pieces of yourself, and you want to get that back, okay? You definitely want new beginnings when it comes to these people around you, or you just want new people, like new friends. You want people who are going to accept you for who you are, because I feel as though these people around you right now do not. They always highlight what is wrong with you and try to use that as a way to make themselves look better than you. So right now, I need you to just forgive them. You already realize that there's certain people that are not going to go with you. So it's best for you to just take them as they are. Understand people are who they are, and that's who they're going to be until they decide to make that change for themselves. But right now, you've already made that change. So just be happy, accept them, forgive them, because you have new beginnings coming here. Something that's going to last a long time. You have a lot of money coming in with creation, treasure, and abundance. You just have to get rid of these people who are blocking your blessings. And I'm really thinking you're realizing who these people are. All right. When it comes to your love life, let's see what we got going on there, Taurus. And after this, we'll put some tarot on it. High Priestess of Water. So you may be disconnected with your emotions right now. Or you may not be speaking about how you're feeling emotionally. Yeah. When it comes to love, I really feel like you think this is over. I really feel like it started just as quick as it ended. Even if you guys have been in a relationship for a while, it's like you guys will be stagnant, and then things will be exciting for a couple of days, and then it just seem like it's just going right back to the way it was. Individuality in reverse. So when it comes to you in relationships, I really feel like you may have lost yourself in a relationship. Maybe you've been in this relationship for a long, long time, and it was like constant compromise to the point that you're just the relationship and no longer being yourself, okay? So I really need you to find your individuality again. Set yourself away from these people and say, hey, I know I've been like this, but that's because they want to be like, who am I? You have forgotten who you are because you just become what these people have told you. Now, when it comes to love, you're trying to move on, I really think, from this current situation. I think the person that you was with really took away your individuality and created you to turned you into something that they wanted you to be. And right now, you're like, I'm done with that. Like, it got to the point where I don't even know how to love myself genuinely, so I got to get up out of here. Like, the movement card, like, I got to go now. I think you're understanding, yeah. You want to be loyal to yourself right now, but there's like this wall. Being loyal to these people is the wall that's blocking you from your happiness right there. And you're trying so hard to move forward, but being loyal to these people is slowing you down. Yeah, you're having no success because you're not listening, okay? These people who you think are loyal are blocking you from your blessings. And as bad as you try to go forward, you just can't. That's why you're not having any success in love. It's because you're not listening right now. You're not really valuing yourself for who you are. You're listening to these people. Like, you're not listening to God, but you're definitely listening to the people who want to tell you that you're not good enough. And you realize that when it comes to love, you're always arguing. It's because you didn't follow directions. We have obedience in reverse. So you're like, oh, the Holy Spirit could have told you before to stop dealing with this person. And you didn't. You just kept on. And then it's like all hell broke loose. And once all hell broke loose, you're like, yeah, I lost myself. So I really feel like you're just in the process of finding out who you are again. Because you really realize, I kind of put myself in a situation because there were many times when God and the Holy Spirit really showed me that this person wasn't for me. There were many situations that proved that this wasn't the right situation for me, but you stayed. But hopefully you learned a lesson, and this didn't happen for nothing. So let's get some tarot on it and see what we get. All right. All right, Taurus, I see you over here, single and looking beautiful. Independent, really focused on your money. If you're not single right now, I believe that you want to be. Even though you're single, you are definitely stuck in your head right now. Oh my gosh. Holding on to this situation, honey, you are all in your head. Look at you. You're mentally stuck. I feel like you want to be single. Or even if you are single or on your way to becoming single, you are really stressed out. And if you're not in this old relationship, you really feel bound to it mentally. Like, what it did to you, it really stressed you out. Like, this really has you up at night. And I really feel like you're holding on to the pain of the relationship as well. Like, you're not letting that go. But I think once you realize and love that you're no longer going to be a fool anymore. Yeah. There's people that you're not going to let in. You don't want to hear their new ideas. You don't want to hear what they have to say to you. Yeah, this is definitely an injustice you were dealing with. So if you're single now, I feel like the Holy Spirit took you out of the situation because of what it was doing to you mentally. Look at you, all these swords. Like, you were praying for a way out, Taurus, and you got it. But you were constantly in your head, yeah. You now have the opportunity to walk away with the Eight of Cups. I really feel like you want to stop being so hard. I really feel like you want to get the soft part of you back. Or maybe right now you're just really feeling weak. Like, maybe before you were that really strong person who didn't let nobody get to them. You stood up for yourself. You didn't play. But this situation like really took that out of you. You may have feel as though it took your strength away. Or just being with this person, it just made you weak. Something on the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you walked away because you saw right through them. Even though that you were giving them love, the love they were giving you was some bullshit. And they would try to spice it up. You know what I'm saying? Make it look pretty. Wrap it up in the box. Throw a bow on it. And then you get it. And it's like, you might as well just pour that shit out on the floor. Okay? And that is the reason why you walked away. Because you're like, I'm not going to sit here and give you every piece of me. And all you're going to give me is bullshit. All you're going to give me is cup full of crap. And then you're going to pour them on the floor before I even get that. I don't get anything. Okay? And you just being a very loving person. You're very kind. You're the Queen of Cups. You're very nurturing. This person who you're dealing with, yeah. Might have been dealing with third parties as well. This is someone who always comes in. Yeah, this is definitely a relationship that loves at the bottom of the deck. Somebody who always wants to come in, but I feel like they always try to heal things with sex. This person loves money. They're definitely focused on money all the time. But they do have an issue with dealing with other people. That is something they just... And you know that they deal with other people too. So I really feel like that kind of messed you up mentally. Yeah, you definitely dropped your guard for this person. And they were doing some shiesty stuff behind your back. I believe with these third parties as well. Yeah, you're no longer going to let this person offer you or just at least come in and try to woo you with the money. You're like, no, I'm good. I have my own money. I'm a Nine of Pentacles, baby. I don't need that. You played me before. You're not going to play me again. You no longer let this person. Yeah, they definitely did not learn that lesson. This is a person who is not a traditional person. This is not somebody who wants to come and deal with you because they want to get married. This is somebody who wants to come and deal with you so for what they can take from you. They come and deal with you because they're definitely immature and they already plan to stab you in your back. Like, off rip. This person doesn't genuinely care for you. This person cares about money. But they're trying to come in and offer you some love. It's a Knight of Cups. Trying to offer you something. But you're like, no. I don't want to work with you no more. I don't want to collaborate with you. This is taken away from me. I can't learn. I can't grow with you. So I don't want to do it. You're trying to figure out how to get rid of this person because you're like, no, I can't grow. I can't be the best version of myself. I'm constantly stuck. I'm not sure what direction I want to go in. I just know I just don't want to deal with this. And that's the truth. No more Knight of Wands. This person being inconsistent in your life, not wanting to move forward. This is not somebody who comes out and says, hey, I'm ready to get married. Or this person will say that and it never happens, okay? Because this person is very, very immature. You have a lot of pages out here as well. The only king I see is the King of Pentacles, just to let you know this person really cares about money more than anything. Probably cared about money more than you. And that's why you're over here holding on to your money, because you realize that this is stressing you out. It's too much. And you want to go ahead and make sure that this person doesn't take from you again, because you're very good at making money. You're very good at saving money. But this person, that's all they really, really care about, okay? And this person hasn't been able to give you what you want. They were also dealing with third parties, and you're really upset because you dropped your guard for this person. This is somebody who you genuinely cared about, but it was just too much. It was too much. And you're like, you know, I'm not going to be anybody's fool anymore. If I am going to be somebody's fool, I'm going to be a fool for myself, okay? Not for you. So don't let this person try to just come in and just woo you with nothing if they haven't changed. And nobody can change overnight. So just give it some time, Taurus. But now is a good time for you to really focus on yourself and see what you need to do to heal yourself from this past trauma that you just went through. Because I really feel like it messed with your self-esteem. So with that, let me actually give you guys one of these cards. See if we can get something out. Yeah. Someone you love will appear in your dreams. They reflect a part of you, a time of remembrance, a time of reflection and healing. Yeah, to go within. It might be somebody in your family, actually. More like your mother or your grandmother, auntie. I feel like it's a feminine energy. Somebody really to come in and let you know that, hey, that you are strong. Hey, that you are love. Okay? You give out, you exude love. So don't let what the world has done to you change you. Also, magic, blessings, transformation. A blessing in disguise is coming your way. Keep an open heart and mind. So when you walk away from people who no longer serve you, it's like a bittersweet, because of course we miss them, of course we miss the friendship, but it's like, hey, I have a chance at a new life now. Like, hey, I have a chance to go and live and make decisions without people telling me what I shouldn't do, or people taking advantage of me, or telling me I should do this because it benefits them, not because they genuinely care about me. Okay? All right, Taurus. If you guys would please like, share, comment down if you guys resonated. Also, if this does not resonate with you, please check your moon and your rising sign. And I will holler at you guys next time.